Hey y'all, welcome to Shay's Tube. I had to delete that video and start back over again because I'm sitting up here this morning, not even paying attention to the mic, and it was not on. And my son was like, "You don't need to be doing no lives if you don't pay attention to your mics or anything else. You just talk and don't pay attention to your mic, you know." And then plus, I'm kind of glad everything works in a good way sometimes because I'm kind of glad that I wasn't you guys couldn't hear me because my voice was sounding a hot mess. I was making some bloopers because it was the morning voice, and then I was letting my nerves get to me. So I'm kind of glad that I got an opportunity to start back over again. And people in the bushes, when y'all don't hear me, you can just tap in on the chat. You don't even have to really say much and just say we can't hear you. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you forget to look at this little thing on this screen. Even though I was looking at it, I just didn't pay attention to it highlighting like it's doing now. All right. So anyway, y'all, welcome to Shay's Tube. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to all my new subbies. Thank you for joining Shay's family. And thank you to everybody who's been with me from day one. All right. Y'all, that was the trip. All that stuff I was saying, you guys won't hear it, but I'm going to try to remember some of it, okay? Some of it. And anytime you guys are in the bushes, like I said before, and you don't hear this mic because my dodo bird self was not paying attention to the actual mic itself, just say we can't hear you, and certainly people who be in this chat, let me know if you can't hear me and stuff. Hey Ryan, thank you for tuning in. And thanks to Brown Sweet, because Brown Sweet did stop by on my other live. She's at work, or either driving, so she just can't sit here, I guess, and listen the whole entire time. But we're not going to be on here long anyway. I only have an hour, and I just wasted up 47 minutes. So I had to change my schedule so I can come and do this live right now. All right. So let's go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer act, guys. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area of this video. It will be in the comment section, and some of it is scrolling across that screen. All right, guys, and don't forget, if you enjoyed this content today, thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. All right, so we're going to leave this thumbs up right there, okay? Again, thank you, Ryan, for tuning in. Hey, Coach Dude, thank you for tuning in. Y'all go check out Coach Dude on YouTube and show him some love. Also, check out Ryan. Show him some love. Coach Dude talks about a lot of sports and things like that, y'all. So check him out. Also, Ryan is a gamer, so check him out if you want to have, like a free time and you just want to chill and don't want to see anything crazy or whatever. Check Ryan out. Watch him play these games. Coach Dude is very positive as well. He just talks about a lot of sports and things like that. So check him out, y'all. All right. And also check out Brown Sweet. Brown Sweetie One. She does home decor, shopping hauls. She shows you a day in her life, like at her job and stuff. She's in the military, so she shows you some of that. And she just have a lot of little fun videos and stuff. Home decor. She decorates pretty good, like myself. I'm just cluttery though. I like a lot of stuff. She does it, in a more minimal type way. So check these people out for me, okay? Tell them that Shades Too, the one that always forget to turn on her mic, told you to come by, okay? And I am on a different mic, y'all, so I can't be doing no crazy stuff now. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole different mic. I'm using I'm actually using two different mics, like, some people do when they do lives and stuff. So this is a little bit more professional, but I definitely got to make sure I don't make any mistakes. Because this morning, a few minutes ago, I'm kind of glad that it wasn't recording me because I was doing the most up here, okay? So anyway, guys, we are going to talk about, the breaking news. Sean Diddy Combs and Aaron Hall, both allegedly was watching and switching turns, taking turns and stuff like this. RAPING, two girls back in 1990 or either 1991. We're going to also touch on Jamie Foxx, Axl Rose, the mayor. I did not even know he had one. Okay. And they touched on a little of Donald Trump. Okay. So we're going to do all that real quick and get this live starting. I may try to come back tonight to do the breaking news or some more crazy stuff. I don't know for sure yet, but I am here now. All right. All right, y'all. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Welcome to everybody in the chat. And welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay. All right. Now, before we go into Sean Diddy Combs' actual thing, I'm going to tell you about the other breaking news. Let me find it real quick here. Hold on for a second. I hate that I got to read all of this again. I probably won't read everything, but I'm going to tell you certain parts of it. Okay, so here we go. I think this is it right here. Okay, let me go ahead and get ready to do breaking news in topic time. 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 All right, guys. This is why I don't never see the mic, because I'll be up here acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you got to have some craziness, to do this. I'm telling you, because I mean, you can't really be making it all boring and shit. Like some people be up here, they be all boring and shit. You be like, what the hell? I'm about to fall asleep. They be all dry sounding and shit. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming back, Brown Sweet. My crazy dodo bird ass will sit up here, right, doing a whole live, girl, and wasn't even looking at the mic, right? Was so petrified up here earlier because my voice was sounding a hot mess, and I was making all type of bloopers that I did not even pay attention to the mic. So I finally saw it, and then my son was like, you don't even need to be on YouTube doing no type of lives if you don't be watching your mic to see if it's on. You went a whole 46 minutes and did not know your mic was off. So from now on, I'm going to make sure. I usually do, but I just forgot this morning because my nerves was getting to me. But anyway, y'all, let me go ahead and tell you this. This is according to The Guardian. Okay, it says Accuser, Fox, Adams, flurry of last-minute claims gives sex abuse law a powerful legacy. Okay. So they said the New York's year-long look-back window on sexual assault closed last night after a flurry of last-minute claims against high-profile figures, including Accuser, actor Jamie Foxx. Y'all, and this is a new one. I didn't even know this one. I don't even see anybody talking about this one. In the mayor of New York City, Eric Adams. Okay. So Eric Adams was accused of sexual assault in 1993. I probably need to do a whole new, you know what? Matter of fact, tonight I'll come back and tell you about him. Okay. And let me just screenshot this so I can remember. I'll do an actual one with him. Okay. And let you guys know what he is accused of. So anyway, some of the alleged incidents dates like a long time ago. Okay. And these claims would have really fallen out of the statute of limitations, but due to this new law, this law, which is let's see, what does they call it? They call it ASA, Adult Survivors Act. I remember that. I can't believe it. I remember that. Yeah, he's also on the fire for a lot of other stuff, which I'll cover tonight. I did do it on my other live that you guys can hear me, but I'm going to talk about that in a separate live tonight, okay? Anyway, that law, okay, which is called the Adult Sexual Abuse Survivors Law, is where survivors can sue their abusers beyond the statute of limitations for the course of 1 year. And they said that they saw about 2,500 claims. However, this closed at midnight on Thursday. So it closed last night at 12 a.m. this morning. However, they were talking about reinstating that law in January. Okay, after they, I guess, sign it into legislature or whatever the case is. So if they do open that back up, that means more and more people will get the chance to go in there and file a lawsuit against whoever. Okay. Anyway, this law grabbed headlines, like almost immediately, when the writer E. Jean Carroll restated a RAPE in defamation claim against Donald Trump mere minutes after the look-back window opened. Late on Wednesday night, a summons against Adams alleged sexual assault, battery, and employment discrimination. That is the mayor of New York. And they said in this lawsuit that this was allegedly committed by Adams when he and the defendant both worked for the city of New York in 1993. Now, the accusations against Fox, which we already know, also came as the law was expiring. Other accusations were filed against photographer Terry Richardson, music producer Jimmy Levine, which I told you about him, comedian Bill Cosby, and others. And I think I briefly mentioned Bill Cosby, but I did not know about photographer Terry Richardson. Hey, Do 'em Dirty TV. Thank you for coming in, hon. What's good with you? Now, the Gun N' Roses singer Axl Rose was accused of rape in a Manhattan hotel room more than 3 decades ago by the actor and model Sheila Kennedy. She said Rose used his fame, status, and power as a celebrity and performer in the music industry to gain access to manipulate, control, and violently sexual assault her. Okay, and that's what that suit alleges. We already know about Sean Diddy Combs. I'm not going to go back over that again, but you know he was accused by Cassie of sex trafficking, sexual abuse, and I think physical abuse as well. And you know that he immediately settled that claim, like probably hours after she filed it. Okay, so that's already settled. So you know he's another high profile person. Okay, and let me just state this. His attorney, Ben Brafman, said, just so we are clear, a decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, is in no way of an admission of wrongdoing. That's what Combs' attorney stated in a statement. So y'all know that Combs settling this lawsuit does not mean that he's saying he's guilty. He actually said he wasn't. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. Now, what we believe is something totally different, but he actually said he wasn't. Okay. Anyway, they did said most of these cases will take years to come to court if they ever do, but the most high-profile cases so far has already reached a conclusion. Well, we already know that a jury found Trump liable for sexual abusing and defaming Carol, and he was ordered to pay $5 million in damages. So y'all, ex-president Donald Trump was found liable for sexually abusing and defaming Carol and ordered him to pay $5 million in damages. Thank you so much, Do 'em Dirty TV. I appreciate that. Y'all check Do 'em Dirty TV out too, okay? All right. Now, the 2,500 odd claims are fewer than the 11,000 claims that were filed during 2019 Child Victim Act window, which is a similar window. In that case, 2 years, that temporarily expanded New York's statute of limitations on child sex abuse cases, okay? Let's see what they're saying here, okay? They said also that this Adult Victims Act may not have given victims enough time to file their claims. So that's why they want to go back in January to reinstate the window. Okay, so they're actually looking into that right now. And that will give people the ability to go ahead and file. Okay, because they were saying in this article, which I'm not going to read, I just remember it. The reason why they're doing this because, like I just said, they want to give victims enough time to file, give more victims to come out to file, give them time to come out and file. And plus, they don't want these victims to think that nothing can be done to these people who sexually abuse them or, you know, whatever, you know. So that's why they are giving them, hopefully they're going to give them additional time in January. And I actually hope that they do be able to reinstate that window, because I don't know why some people feel like because they have a lot of money or they have a good profession, you know, they have a high profile job or image, they can just do anything that they want to do. All right. And even though something criminal can be done because it's out of the statutes of limitation, well, hit them where it really hurts, in their pockets. Because, you know, if somebody tell you not to do something, you shouldn't be doing it. I don't care how much money you spent on them. I don't care how flirtatious they were with you or if they let you touch them at first. You know, if they tell you to stop, you stop. And some of you men need to learn this. Okay. And that's on everything. And the reason why I'm saying men is because I have not seen not one woman being charged for this at all. And this is about men. So therefore, that's why I'm saying men. We know that some women do the same thing, but we're talking about men right now. So don't be coming in my comment section with this foolishness. Okay, we are talking about men in these lawsuits. All right. Now, one thing that I'm waiting to see, I am waiting to see a male file a lawsuit that he was sexually abused by somebody famous. That's what I'm waiting to see. And if that comes out like that, it's gonna be fire for real. And y'all know that. And I'm gonna be right here to cover it. And that's on everything because I'll be checking. You know, last night when I was doing that live and giving you guys updates, this story about Sean Combs and Aaron Carter. I mean, excuse me, sorry, Aaron Hall came not Aaron Carter, y'all. I'm sorry, Aaron Carter. But Aaron Hall came out, but I couldn't come back because it was late. So no telling what's coming out right now. You know what I'm saying? In the woodwork, what's coming out. So I hope they do reinstate it, okay, in January. So everybody who is brave enough, if you're not lying, can come out and sue the heck out of these people for doing stuff that they should not have done in the first place. When a woman tells you to stop, that's what you need to do. I don't give a damn how much money you spent on them. I don't care what clothing they have on. I don't care if they let you touch them at first. Okay? Stop. Stop. And just because you have money, it does not, or a high profile job, it does not give you the right to take whatever you want to from a woman. And I wish these women would have stood up back then and not been scared. But that's okay, because if they are telling the truth, I am glad they are standing up right now. And that's on everything. All right. Anyway, they said some people are going against this because they are claiming that this is give some people the right to go file false claims and know that everything was consensual. That is true. It can do that. But a lot of time, I guess most of the time when you're filing these type of claims and stuff, you have to show proof. I know when my claims, not for that, but for my foot injury, for the foot injury and other claims that I sued and won, I show proof. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that if these women are telling the truth, I'm sure some of them, if not all of them, have proof. We know that Cassie had a lot of stuff going on, and it was in that 35-page, paperwork. So I'm sure that she had proof. For all these people who say that this did not happen, how do you guys know what happened? Were you there? Just like with these other people, how do you know that something did not happen? Were you there? Just like I don't know if it did happen. You know what I'm saying? But if these people are claiming this and they're showing proof, it speaks for itself. If the judge don't think that they have a good claim or whatever, and some lawyers will still take it, but for the most part, some won't. You know? So we're going to wait to see before we just jump to the conclusions that they are guilty or innocent or whatever the case is. At least over here, I'm going to wait and see. I'm just going to say what I think. All right. So anyway, they said a lot of these claims, like we expect, that were filed under the ASA Act, they have a powerful institution named as a defendant. Okay, which is a daggone shame, because it just shows you that a lot of people with money think they can do any damn thing that they want to. And it also shows you if anybody is lying, it shows you to still be careful with who you associate yourself with. Because if you yourself with women that will lie to go back and sue you and get money, that is on you. Okay, you got to be careful who you deal with. All right. But if it is true, shame on all these people that should know better. But like they always say, or like I'm going to say, just because you got money in a high profile, it does not mean your morals and your compassion and empathy and all this other stuff is like it should be. You know what I'm saying? Common sense. All right. You got all the money in the world and everything. Why would you need to take anything? That makes me think that something is wrong with people mentally, because it's not about the XEX all the time. It's about having control. Okay. So these type of people need to be going to a clinic to talk to somebody, because that's crazy. Anyway, they're talking about who the law firm is that help encourage people to file underneath this act. Okay. And one in particular they were talking about is, let me think if I can get this right, the law firm of Wingdoor. And this law firm helped push for the law that allows for people who were sexually assaulted at work or in the care of an institution like a hospital or jail to sue that entity. All right. Doug Wingdoor, who represented women who testified against Harvey Weinstein at his trial for for RAPE in criminal sex acts, said last year that he anticipated very interesting cases that come about in the employment cases where powerful men who were supervising women or overseeing women sexually assaulted them. And they will be able to hold their perpetrator accountable, but also their employers. All right. Now, that has come to pass. Last month, the actor Julia Ortman filed a lawsuit against Weinstein, claiming the movie mogul RAPED her in 1995 and naming Disney and CAA as defendants for allegedly telling her to stay quiet after the assault. Let me stop right there. I don't understand why YouTube makes saying that word not right, but yet they let people get up here and call each other BITCH, MFs, and everything else, and even threaten people. So why can't we say RAPE? But you can say all these other things. You can get up here and half a dress. You can shake your butt. You can twerk online and solicit sex and everything. But you can't say RAPE. That is crazy. YouTube, you need to change that, okay? Because if you do not want us to say RAPE and other little words, you should not allow people to get up on YouTube half naked dressed, right? Shaking their butts, soliciting people to come in and things like that. You enticing that right there can make somebody RAPE somebody. Okay, so y'all, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and get back to this. Anyway, earlier this week, a new lawsuit alleging RAPE was also filed against the comedian Bill Cosby under the ASA Act, naming NBC Universal, which broadcast the Cosby Show, and the production companies associated with it as co-defendants. Okay, a lot of people have denied these claims, and the RAP accusations were brought against Leon Black, which that's a new one, the millionaire co-founder of the private equity firm Apollo, by a victim who alleges she was assaulted in Jeffrey Epstein's Manhattan mansion, and names the disgraced financier estate as a co-defendant. Black then countersued Wingdoor for malicious prosecution, claiming that the firm's business model is based on threatening to sue defendants with scandalous allegations that can be avoided only at the cost of a large settlement, of which Wingdoor takes a substantial cut. They said the reach of the law and the lawyers using it has been extraordinary adverse on New York subway trains, promoting a lawsuit for the victims of the convicted sexual abuser and former gynecologist Robert Hayden, advising those riders that time is on our side but is not unlimited, and to join a class action lawsuit against Robert Hayden and Columbia University Hospital. Among his accusers is Evelyn Yang, the wife of former presidential candidate Andrew Yang, who alleges Hayden assaulted her in 2012 while she was 7 months pregnant. Some 159 survivors have signed up through a single law firm, Herman Law, and there may be thousands more. The scale of some of the other cases is also mind-boggling. About 1,800 women, many represented by law firm Slater Schoolman, claimed they were sexually abused while incarcerated in county jails and state prisons by mostly male correction officers. They got so many cases coming out, y'all. 1,800 women. claim they were sexually abused while being incarcerated in county jails and state prison by mostly male correction officers. That's crazy, y'all. Anyway, they said it's a crazy number. Adam Slater, a managing partner, told the New York Daily Record earlier this month. Slater noted that the detainee guard relationship is an extreme power imbalance, and anyone in correctional custody is legally incapable of consent. So you can't consent to that if you are incarcerated. And why are these freakazoids having entanglements with female prisoners? Don't they got wives and girlfriends? Anyway, some attorneys say it's too soon to judge how effective the window has in bringing abusers to justice. Most of these lawsuits are in the early stages, and not a single trial date has been set. And this is according to Jacob Edinger, a communications director at Krumler, who worked at Wingdoor for 5 years during the height of the Me Too movement that everybody liked to throw up every damn time a woman goes against a man. And I don't understand that either. Hey, what is your name? Mickery Gamer, thank you so much for tuning in. Anyway, he said there are already efforts to re-extend the window when the New York legislature opens next year. But he added the most important element of the law was to add institutional liability so that claims were not only filed against the individual abuser, but also in an institution that had protected or otherwise enabled the abuser. So that's why, thank you so much. That's why they want to re-extend this window, because not only do they want to give these victims time enough to file charges or whatever the case is, do a lawsuit, they want to make sure that the victims can also have the opportunity to do a lawsuit on the companies or other people that may be associated with this that help, that enable this to happen, because they kept it a secret. They didn't do anything to the person. You know what I'm saying? They just brushed it off or hit them with a little, leave for a minute and didn't really do anything else. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, they said the high profile media in entertainment cases that have been filed may serve as a purpose of publicizing the window, but there was no money attached to the legislation to bring it to the public's attention. And now it has closed before individuals with less awareness of their rights have had time to come forward to seek accountability. So again, this is another reason why they are trying to open that back up so people can have enough time. So people who are not, going against somebody who have a lot of money, or if the person don't have a lot of money, they have enough time to come and file and do things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people may not even know about this law, or they may not know how to go about doing it, or they may not have the funds at this particular time to hire a lawyer, even though I don't think you need the funds when you hire a lawyer. In this case, I think if they think you have a good case, then they will go ahead and represent you, and they'll do it. I forgot what you call that, but they'll do that. And once they win the case, then they will take their money from that. So that's how I think that goes. Because like even when I did my cases, not for no sexual abuse, before getting hurt and stuff at the nail place, that's what they did. You don't pay the lawyers. They wait. They first examine your case to see if they can get enough money. You know what I'm saying? And if they think the case can get enough money, then they will represent you and stuff. And then once you win the case, then they will take their percentage out of that, which is usually a whole lot. It's a lot too. But anyway, let's see. So he said 1 year is not nearly enough time for the survivors to come forward. His firm and others, he said, had recently been bombarded with messages from potential clients. So that's another reason. It's a lot of people, like I just said, who want to file. People who are not rich, people who are not going against somebody who has a whole lot of money, just regular people, just filing against people who sexually abuse them and things like that, or RAPE them. Anyway, he says not enough to make sure that people know that this law does exist, but you also have to take into account that if someone was abused years or decades ago, to suddenly come forward to see justice against an abuser is a difficult decision to make. He added, but unfortunately, unless the defendant has a lot of money and there is an institutional liability, then it's going to be difficult for the client to financially justify going into a civil court. The fact that there is no stated reason for the cutoff on the ASA has baffled some, which stands for Adult Survivors Act. Why would you want a cutoff date? Why would you not want to be very clear to anyone who had done this sort of behavior to you that you would never have a day of peace or be able to look over your shoulder and not wonder if there's a lawsuit coming against you tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, said Murphy. So, y'all, information and support for anyone affected by RAPE or sexual abuse issues is available from the following organizations. In the USA, RAIN offers support on 1-800-656-4673. Again, that number is 1-800-656-4673. In the UK, RAPE Crisis offers support on 0808 500 2222. Again, that number is 0808 500 2222. In Australia, support is available at 1-800-737-732. Again, 1-800-737-732. Or you can just simply call 1-800-RESPECT. RESPECT. All right. Other international helplines can be found at www.I-B as in boy, I-B as in boy, L as in love, IO.org /RCIP INTERNL.HTML. So again, that's IBIBLIO.org /RCIP INTERNL.HTML. So I'm probably going to put that up there real quick. I did last time when I wasn't really on this damn live. You couldn't hear me. So I'm going to write it up there real quick for you guys. So if you need information and support for anyone affected by RAPE or sexual abuse, you can contact these organizations. Okay. And so let me give them to you in the chat just in case you didn't get it. In the US, you can do it at, let's see, 1-800. Hold on for a minute, y'all. 1-800, let's see, 656-4673. Okay. And then in UK, you can do it at, let's see, what is UK number? 0808 500 2222. And then let's see here in Australia. I'm gonna type it in all caps. Australia, I'm getting y'all like y'all now. Australia, you can do 1-800. I'm gonna just spell the word respect for you. RESPECT. And I'm doing that in all caps. And then the website is for international. You can do it at this website, www. Of course, you got to put you don't really have to put the HTTP there. Just type into the search thing. Honestly, you can just do the title of the site. Let me make sure I spell this right though, y'all, because y'all know how I be up here. I be on a whole nother level, a dodo bird level, for real, for real. Okay, let's see, IBIBLIO.org. Why do I got 2 // a // RCIP, I think that's RCIP, another / international, INTERN, excuse me, I mistyped L, and then I guess it stands for HTML. Do that stand for Hotmail? I don't know. But anyway, this is supposed to be a dot right here, not a damn comma. Told you I cannot type, y'all, for real, for real. This is no lie. I never could type. Let's make sure I type this correctly because we know what we're dealing with right here. IBIBLIO.org, RCIP, enter L, and then you got, that's not a / either. That's just a L. Okay, there you go. So here it is right here. So I gave it to you right here so you guys can see it because I think I said a / on the enter, which is stand for international. All right, so those are the numbers in case you need information and support for anyone affected by RAPE or sexual abuse issues. And it is available from the following organizations, these numbers right here. All right. Okay, but this is a hot ass mess. Okay, this is a hot ass mess. And that entire article is from The Guardian in case you want to read it, the entire article. All right. So anyway, all of these people have sexual abuse and RAPE lawsuits pending. We got Axl Rose, we got Richardson, we got Levine, we had Trump, we had Sean. Now we got Sean again, possibly Aaron Hall. Who else? I think I already said Rose. We got Gooding Jr. And the photographer, I can't remember. I think that's Richardson. I'm not sure. Just and then the hating dude, the gynecologist or whatever the case is. It's just so many. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm sure it's probably more right now on the news right now. Let's just hope Sean Diddy Combs don't have any more coming out. So that's who we are getting ready to talk about next. Okay, Sean Diddy Combs, real quick. And Aaron Hall. Okay, here we go. So according to Rolling Stone magazine, I guess, guys, a third accuser sues Sean Combs for sexual assault. Now, let me change my glasses. I didn't even have on the right glasses. And this accuser goes by the name of Jane Doe, okay? Anyway, Jane Doe plaintiff alleges Combs and singer-songwriter Aaron Hall took turns, raping her and a friend after an event at Uptown Records in the early 19, actually between 1990 and 1991. Now, when I first saw this, I didn't know if I actually believe this, okay? But after watching Aaron Hall in a interview on YouTube and saw how he was talking to be as old as he is, but it's like this with people on some of these males on YouTube too. They be doing the same thing, just doing too much. I realized that he is nothing like what he sings about. Now, I told you guys a story where I met Orlando Brown back in 2013. We was all at a hotel and they had a party and everything. And we kind of I didn't hang out with him, but my daughter and the actress, little chick that I was friends with and met, they all hung out together. I chose not to. Okay. And my daughter didn't go to the party that they did invite her to, or they invited me to, but I didn't go to it either because we already know what goes on. But it was a hot ass mess. Okay. They had rented out a section of the hotel and had a party, and Aaron Hall was there and a bunch of other celebrities. So I'm going to leave it at that. I just want to let you guys know anything is possible. All right. But I'm going to have to go to this article somewhere else because the first time when I did my first live, I guess they counted that. And so they won't let me read the article off of there. So I'm going to go somewhere else unless I, pay for membership or whatever they're talking about. I don't know what they're talking about, sign up or whatever. So let me just pull it up on another site. They're always trying to get you to register or buy their service or whatever the case is. But it was reported. I saw it first on Rolling Stone. I saw it yesterday when I was in my other live. So let me do this on another one. Hold on. So we're going to do it on this one right here on Daily Beast, all right? Because they're not going to charge me for the first time I read it. Anyway, it says Sean Diddy Combs has been hit with a third lawsuit accusing him of sexual assault, this time from a Jane Doe, who says the hip hop mogul and R&B star Aaron Hall took turns raping her and a friend more than 30 years ago. In the New York, hold on, y'all, let me block this. In the New York Supreme Court filing, first obtained by Rolling Stone, I just told you they was the first person. I think they beat TMZ. I cannot believe this. They beat TMZ, I believe. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure. Because they probably didn't. Because TMZ knows every daggone thing. But anyway, the anonymous woman claims she and her friend, not just her, first met Diddy in Hall at an MCA Records event in New York City. The accuser also names MCA and Geffen Records as additional defendants having enabled the assaults. According to the lawsuit, Combs and Hall were very flirtatious and handsy with Jane Doe and her friend. They offered them drinks throughout the night before the foursome retreated to Hall's apartment, where Jane Doe was offered more drinks and was coerced into having relationships with Combs. After the alleged assault, the lawsuit continues. Jane Doe laid in bed, shocked and traumatized. Let me stop right there. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if somebody just assaulted you and you didn't give them consent. I don't understand how you could just lay in the bed. But maybe she couldn't get up because she was drunk. I don't know. Maybe she was scared to get up because they could have got violent. I don't know. Anyway, as she was in the process of getting dressed, Aaron Hall, barged into the room, pinned her down, and forced her, Jane Doe, to have relations with him. Hall is a member of the R&B group Guy, which was credited as pioneering the New Jack Swing around in the late 1980s and early 90s. Doe claims she fled the apartment and was later informed by her friend that she too was also allegedly coerced into relations with both men in a separate room. The thing, honestly, let me just say this before I go on. I don't know what the heck be wrong with some of these women. Just because y'all meet a star and he buys you drinks and he flirting with you, it does not mean you need to go to the hotel with him or his apartment or his car or to the bathroom or any damn thing. Have some respect. Make them work for you. Because somebody treats you to some damn drinks and they are a celebrity and may look good or whatever the case is, or have a good job or buy you stuff, that does not mean you got to go anywhere with these people. Anywhere. Listen, I'm not blaming the victims. I'm just saying don't put yourself in certain situations. Why even go back to this dude's apartment? Let me tell you something. I just told you guys, back in 2013, I met Orlando Brown. I said we hung out with him for a minute. I definitely hung out for a minute. My daughter and my actress friend, she hung out with him. Okay. And I told you guys about that story. I'm not going to repeat it again. All right. And he was drunk at times. He went in the bathroom. I tell you that part, and was in there for the longest. I don't know what the hell he was in there doing, but when he came back out, he was effed up for real. But anyway, they had a party. Aaron Hall, all of them was there at that hotel. They invited me and my daughter to go. I said, I'm not going to this party. My daughter was grown. Basically, she could do whatever she wanted to, but she chose not to go either. And there was some other stuff that happened during that time and everything. Because I think, I'm not even going to say, but other stuff happened, right? But I knew it was going to be a lot of stars there, okay? Some that I liked. Okay, but I knew not to go to this type of party because don't tell them what was going to be involved in there. For the first thing, I don't drink. I don't do drugs. So why would I be wanting to go? And even if I was drinking, I still wouldn't have went because no telling. You know what I'm saying? So when these women be at these clubs where stars be at and stuff, and these stars trying to talk to you and trying to feel on you and shit, have sense enough to not go places with these people or to secluded areas of the club or anything else. They're still just men. They're more special than you are. They just happen to get famous and have money. but everybody is important. So act like it at all times. A man is supposed to chase a woman anyway, not you giving them everything just so quick, and then getting yourself in a situation where you are sexually abused and things like this. Use common damn sense. I don't give a damn if I met Lucky Day, okay, at a club and he was talking to me. I'm not going, even though I doubt he would be doing anything like that. But I wouldn't be going to his apartment. Why would I be going to his apartment or his hotel? What does that almost say? We can go eat dinner. We can do that. Get to know each other. Even though he's too young, but I'm just saying, but I may have to make an exception for Lucky Day, you know what I'm saying? I'm so crazy. Lucky Day is like, let me see, he is like 30 some years old, I believe. Yeah, he is, but he's so mature and everything else. He's like a cute little dude. But anyway, you don't be doing crazy shit because a person is famous or got money or look good or dress good because they bought you drinks and shit or because they gave you compliments. Anytime, for a lot of men, not all, anytime they see an attractive woman to them, they're going to give you compliments. Anyway, y'all stop acting like y'all so special. You know how many times men have gave me compliments, have bought me stuff, have treated me in lines and stuff, and I didn't even know them, have bought me breakfast, especially in ATL, have bought me lunch, have paid for my groceries. I have never had nobody pay for my gas yet. I'm just waiting on that. But yeah, doing just different things, helping me with my car. I pull over to the side, here they come. But you don't see me going home with these dudes or anything else. You can't do this. Even when I did go to clubs because I had my singing group, I didn't play that shit. Okay, I told y'all before, my manager was telling me I need to be more friendly. I need to dance with dudes and stuff. And I was like, no, I don't want to dance with dudes, but I did. But I wouldn't let them get close to me. You see what I'm saying? So you got to learn how to not be all starstruck and thinking you all this and that because some damn star is talking to you. That star is going to talk to anybody that he thinks that look good. Let's keep it real. Just like men. You ain't nothing too special. It's a lot of good looking women out there with nice bodies, with big butts, big chests, nice chest and butts, or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? So stop acting like you are so special that you are the only woman in the world that gets compliments, get drinks and all this shit, and then y'all leave with these dudes and then something happen. Don't do it. Don't put yourself in positions that can get you messed up like these two girls did. You don't know these. They didn't know these people. They just knew them from, performing. That's crazy. And this comes from people thinking celebrities are more than them. You are just as good as they are. You just don't have that money and that fame. Stop acting like these people are better than you. They're not. They're not. As a matter of fact, nobody who got money is better than the other person. Okay, because everybody dies. Everybody goes through sickness, pain, hurt, everything. You're no better than anybody else. When you can stop dying, when you can stop aging, when you can stop having bad things happening to yourself and other negative things, then you may be better. But until then, I don't give a damn about your money and your celebrity status. That's why I don't ask for autographs, because I think I'm just as important as you are. Okay, and that's the way you should think. And then that way, when you meet a celebrity, and just because you like him, he's fine, and he's talking to you, you're not going to go to his apartment, his hotel room, not even an after party, because you know what happens there. When I had my singing group, we went to, what do you call that section? VIP section. I went there, but I wasn't playing that shit that my group people, me and Nicole, we didn't play that shit. My other group members, they played that shit, doing all that other stuff. I wasn't going to do it. My ass, they can call me square, old timey. They can call me whatever they want to call me. But I knew that I wasn't going to smoke no weed. I knew that I wasn't going to do no drugs. And I knew that I wasn't going to drink no alcohol. And I was in my singing group. And I knew that I wasn't going to dress slutty. I did have to dress a little bit more sexier and take off them goofy ass glasses and things like that and wear my hair down. Because at that time I had my hair in a ponytail too. It was long. I had to do all of that because of the group. But I wasn't going to do all that other shit that my manager was telling me to do. That's out. Okay. And so we have to stick to our morals. Okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Stop being thirsty and desperate for money and shit and get yourself in a situation, because once you are RAPE, there is no money in the world that can replace how you feel inside for being RAPED or physically assaulted or anything like that. So be cautious and and just value yourself more so you won't get in these situations. Point blank. So let me go ahead and finish reading this. So anyway, y'all, as I was saying, after the girl was coerced, allegedly coerced into that entanglement with both men in separate rooms. Days later, Jane Doe further alleges an irate Combs came to her home and physically assaulted her. She said that he choked her to the point that she passed out. The lawsuit also claims Diddy was searching for Jane Doe's friend because he was worried that she would tell the girl he was with at that time what he and Hall had done to them. He should have been more concerned with them going to the police. Representatives for Combs and Hall did not immediately respond to the Daily Beast request for comments. As we know, Combs was named in two other bombshell lawsuits filed just before the end of the ASA, a New York state law which authorized a 1-year period wherein alleged victims of sexual offenses that exceeded the statute of limitations could file a civil lawsuit. And we know that Cassie filed that against him, and she alleged that he RAP her, physically assaulted her, a car bombing, and sex trafficking. Okay. And we know that he settled that a couple hours after that lawsuit was filed. But according to his lawyer, Mr. Benjamin Braffman, he labeled it offensive and outrageous claims to be blackmail. Okay. And then, of course, they settled out of court, and they actually settled out of court a day later, not no hours. It was a day later. But then later this week, a second woman, Joe Dickerson Neal, who I told you guys about, filed another lawsuit against Combs, accusing him of drugging and raping her when she was a college student in 1991, and also distributing revenge porn of their encounter. Let me stop right there, because y'all know what revenge porn is, and y'all need to cut that shit out, okay? If a chick send you nude pictures, or you and her have entanglements together and you record it illegally, you shouldn't even do that either. Don't do it illegally. But if she say, yeah, you can record us, you don't be showing other people these videos and shit, okay? You don't show it while y'all together, and you don't show it when you get mad at her or you break up, or you give it to your girlfriend and let her send it to your daughter and things like that. You don't do that, because all of that is called revenge porn. You know what I'm saying? And you can really get in some serious trouble with that. All right? Don't do that shit. All right? That's tacky, and you old ass men be old as hell, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Okay? You're too old for that. Revenge porn. And then if somebody sent y'all DICK pictures, you want to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then when you want to say it's not you, you know it's you. You know you didn't get the pictures off of Google, because you know you showed yourself when you showed the person the deep pictures. You know what I'm saying? So don't do that, because we can do the same thing. We can send them to your family members. We can send them all on YouTube. We can send it to our new boyfriends and shit, let them pass around. But what sense does that make? It's very immature. Who does this? So I'm glad they got that damn bill, that law, I mean. And when people do this and charges are brought against them, I hope they be sued to the fullest, or even incarcerated, because that's crazy. If they can be, it's probably a little misdemeanor, I'm not sure. But you can get up to a year with a misdemeanor. But, you know, I have to look that law up. But yeah, y'all should cut that shit out. Okay, but anyway, they said that is a last-minute lawsuit, and it is an example of how well intentional law can be turned on its head. And that's what a spokesperson for Combs told the Daily Beast. Because, of course, they're saying that he did not do anything. And we don't know for sure yet. Because, like I said, anytime you present a case to lawyers, unless they're just trying to get some money because they know you're rich, or you present it to the judge and he sees that case, you know what I'm saying, those charges or whatever the case is, and he reads over all that evidence to see it, it determines that they do have a case or whatever the case is. Usually it's because he sees proof, you know, because otherwise I don't think it would probably just be dismissed. No, but they still got to go to court, I guess, in order to do that and stuff. So we'll just be waiting to see. Like I said, after I saw that video from Aaron Hall yesterday, it just really made me change my mind on him. I thought he was a total different person, but that just shows us we cannot be looking at songs these artists sing and how they act out in public to try to determine how their true character is, because we don't really know, because we don't know these people on a personal level. And anybody is capable of anything. Always remember that. Anybody is capable of anything. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if it's not true. It's a lot of people. There are a lot of people coming out though against Sean Combs saying some of the same things. I gave you guys a bunch of information about him. Okay, so I mean, for me, when so many people are coming out saying the same thing, it has to be some truth somewhere, because ain't nobody just coming out, saying these things. I mean, numerous people saying the same exact thing, you know what I'm saying, over and over again. I mean, similar stuff, you know. But like I said, I'm shocked about Aaron Hall, and I don't know if they filed charges against him too. I'm pretty sure, I guess they did too. I don't see anything that says that they filed it on him, but I'm sure they did. I'm sure they both are have those suits. They're going to focus more on Sean Combs because he's more out there, more famous, more everything. That is crazy. I mean, it's like all over the news and stuff. And like I said, I got this information last night when I was on my other live. I just wasn't going to talk about it because I would have been on my live all night anyway. But anyway, if you have been abused if you have been sexually assaulted or abused, you can call the National Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-656-4673, which is already up there. Okay, and make sure you go ahead and call. Don't be waiting to 20 years later, 10 years later, 5 years later, 2 weeks later. When it happened to you and you can get away, call then. Okay, and go file these charges and stuff so that person can be held responsible and things like that. Let me see what else they saying on here. Hold on. Pin this girl down, man. That's crazy. It didn't say that. The thing that's kind of tripped out is that when I was reading it, it didn't say. It just said that Combs coerced Jane Doe into the entanglement. But when they came to Hall, it says that Hall pinned the girl down. So he may be facing a different type of charge as well for pinning her down too, because it says that Sean just basically coerced. I wonder, how did he coerce her though? What did he say to her? Because I guess that's going to be all in the paperwork. Coerce. I know that means to encourage her to do something against her will, basically, right? Let's see what a coerce means. What does coerce mean? Let's see.
Here's the definition of coerce.
Can y'all hear that?
Persuade an unwilling person to do something by using force or threats.
Okay, so that's what that means. So by using force or threats. So yeah, he would be charged pretty much too, because I'm thinking that coerce just mean you just asking them, maybe like you saying, no, I want to, be like, come on, things like that. But no, it goes further than what I thought. So let's see. So by intimidation or authority, especially without regard for individual desire or volition or violation. Just like if somebody coerce you into signing a document and they try to use some type of force or a threat. That's what that means. Like if I wanted you to sign, for example, if I coerced you into watching my lives by telling you, if you don't watch my live, I'm gonna find out where you live at and come to your home. That's, stupid stuff like that. That's coercion and stuff. That is crazy. Let's see. Yeah, to cause someone to do something by force or threat. So that's exactly what he did. It's two types of coercion: physical and verbal threats. Okay, so y'all better cut that shit out online. Ooh, it could consist of threatening to, what a person or someone they love. Putting a GUN to someone's head would be an example of physical coercion. Okay. We find out something new every day, don't we? So let's go to some TikTok videos talking about P. Diddy and Aaron Hall. I'm still shocked at Aaron Hall though, but I don't know him, so and no telling who else is going to come out. Who probably already out. I'm gonna have to look online real quick before I get off this live to make sure, because as soon as I get off, it'll be another suit coming up. Let's see. Make sure nothing else is coming up against him. Let's see. So let me let y'all listen to this. I'm not gonna go back to her. I want to go to a different one. So let me read this one right here. Let me do this one. Listen, y'all.
Thanos at this point, Jesus. Shocking allegations, but not surprising in the least. Sean Diddy Combs sued by third accuser, claiming he and Aaron Hall took turns raping her. These are awful, man. Diddy, what the actual fuck, dude? A third woman has filed a lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, claiming that the rapper and singer-songwriter Aaron Hall both took turns raping her and a friend. In the early 1990s, the plaintiff, identified in the complaint obtained by Post as Jane Doe, alleged that she and her pal met Combs and Hall at an event hosted by MCA Records in New York City in 90 or 91. Combs and Hall were very flirtatious and handsy with Jane Doe and her friend, offering them drinks throughout the night. Read the 10-page lawsuit filed Thursday.
So it's a 10-page lawsuit
of the Adult Survivors Act. The two performers later invited the women to Hall's apartment for an after party, where Doe was allegedly coerced.
Wait, let's stop right there. That's what I'm talking about. After party at your apartment, and you didn't think in your mind that this after party may consist of some weird stuff happening. That's what I'm saying. You cannot be going to after parties in people's homes and in secluded areas and weird places. You know what I'm saying? What kind of after party are you talking about? And see, this is where people be like, you know, go, you know what I'm saying?
Relations with Diddy. After Diddy finished doing his business, Jane Doe laid in bed, shocked and traumatized, according to court docs. As she was in the process of getting dressed, Hall banged into the room, barged into the room, pinned her down, and forced Jane Doe to do it with him too. This is the problem of having that guy Brett on the Supreme Court, because this sounds just like his hearing from when he was a teenager.
Wow.
Following the alleged rape, the woman got dressed and ran out of Hall's home, with her friend leaving a short time later. The friend told Jane Doe, according to the filing, that she too had been forced to have sex with Combs and Hall in the other room. Upon information of belief, when Combs finished with Jane Doe, he and Hall switched. They commenced assaulting Jane Doe's friend. You know, when it comes to like equality for women and giving women equal power, equal representation and power, I will say this. You know, I've read so many lawsuits at this point, similar to this one, against men.
This was crazy.
Never read this exact type of lawsuit against a woman. I've read this exact type of lawsuit so many different ways, so many different times, against so many different men and their friends. Doe claimed that a couple days later, Combs came to the home where she and her friend were staying and violently attacked her. He was irate and began assaulting and choking Jane Doe to the point that she passed out. The rapper, I'm not going to call him a bad boy for life. That is so cringe. Not only objection, you say. So fucking cringe. This man is a monster. Was allegedly searching for the woman's friend, Combs, because he was worried that she would tell the girl that he was with at the time what he and Hall had done to them. How many times, like, just also, how many times have we heard that scenario where a man did something wrong, and so a woman suffered, he victimized, brutalized a woman, many times unalived her because he was scared that the woman would tell the truth.
That's so crazy.
What he did, the thing he did, his actions.
Right.
Combs' attorneys, again, have stayed mum on this one. Hall, who is literally out on tour right now.
Hall is 59,
known
too
as
old.
A member of the 1980s R&B group Guy, has also not been touched. Sorry, God, in touch with. So Hall, MCA, and MCA Music Entertainment.
So
Group,
Hall is
and
named.
Geffen Records. Dude, David Geffen, man. I stayed terrified of that man. Horrified of that man. Anyone who comes into contact with him leaves traumatized. I swear to God, you guys.
Wow.
He alleges battery, assault, and SA, and negligent affliction of emotional distress. Seeks unspecified damages at trial. Let's do a trial, Diddy. Let's do a trial.
Right, I hope so.
After the incident, the alleged victim informed her close friends and family about what had occurred, and over the years had sought medical treatment to heal from the trauma visited upon her by Combs and Hall. The woman is said to have suffered physical injury, lasting psychological and financial damages, severe emotional distress, humiliation, loss of dignity, and invasion of privacy. Like, you've got to be a certain degree of narcissist.
Right.
Like a certain unhinged, awful degree of narcissist. To like think that, to even want to perform at the VMAs. I could never perform at the VMAs knowing that people are watching me that I've done this to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like in 2023, I I mean, as like shocking as these lawsuits, they're not surprising. It's Diddy. I'm shocked still that he performed at the VMAs. I can't comprehend what degree of narcissism you have to have no qualms about putting yourself out there.
Right.
That's insane to me. Like, Diddy knows what he's done. Okay? And it's just, boy, bye. Can we get him in jail? Can we get a prison cell? Hey, can we get a prison cell for this man? Damn. If getting sued for SA in court were Infinity Stones.
Okay. So that's just one TikToker opinions on this entire situation. So Hall, which I knew, was also accused as well. This is a hot ass mess, though, the whole entire thing. Let me read some of these comments. Langley said, this man is a true sociopath and sexual sadist. I really hope he can be convicted of something eventually. T-Rock said, we can only imagine what we don't know. I'm telling you, you need to read that 10-page paperwork. Sam says, he thinks he's untouchable. He's gotten away with so much. Bad boy for life, more like life for a bad boy. That's what Pixie said. Okay, Courtney says, I keep wondering what they did to Justin Bieber since Usher was his mentor and he was around P. Diddy a lot. Let's see what they said on that. And they said they're wondering what he did to Usher as well. Emily said, I assume it's not good and probably shake Justin for the rest of his life. Poor guy. That's if he even did anything to Justin. But, like I said, we haven't seen any men come up yet. And we're going to watch to see. Because even if they don't come up now, if they extend this window in January, once the legislature open up, it'll give people more time. And you just never know who may come out. It may be some male victims. And that's going to be a hot ass mess. Mary said he thinks he's invincible because he has been up until now. Rebecca said his recent video was disgusting. The comments did not disappoint, though. Cece said he is dangerous in society. Okay, Daniela said, yes, I love this. The fire is spreading. And somebody said, yes, waiting for the first celebrity to come forward. You know who they waiting on? Diddy's ex, but I don't know if he was able to do anything to her because she seemed like she is a strong type of chick. I don't know for sure because I don't know her personally, but if she comes out and says that he did anything to her, Diddy can hang it up, and y'all know who I'm talking about. This other commenter said, I feel bad for 4 victims, but at what point do these women get themselves in this position? How? That's right. I said the same thing, not blaming these women, but I'm just saying certain things we don't need to do. Okay, I knew somebody was going to say victim blaming isn't pretty. And then somebody else said, I feel bad for 4 victims. That is all that needs to be said. Think about it, people can say whatever they want to. So I'm glad I wasn't in this comment because people can say whatever they want to as long as it's done in a tasteful way. Okay. Yeah, sometimes you do put yourself in situations where things can happen. You don't go to people's apartments. Yeah, I said that. You don't go to people's apartments because you don't know what they may be trying to do. If you met a man on the street and y'all was in the club chilling and dancing and stuff, are you going to go back to the apartment with him? I mean, I know some women do, but would you really go back to the apartment with him to an after party? Most people who think insane would be like, no. Nanette said, how many more women and boys are there that he has victimized that we haven't heard from yet? And then Seal said the same thing that I said. She said, or he said, I wonder if any male victims will come forward. It's probably going to be hard for male victims to come forward, especially if they're not into men. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of any male victims will probably be like embarrassed or, just scared too, because they don't want people knowing that something was done to them because they may not be, they may not be just into the same sex. They may have a wife or a girlfriend. The public may see them as just being heterosexual. So they may not come for it because they don't want nobody to know. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Somebody said, this is so triggering, never surprising that they felt they could get away with it. So I don't see anybody really taking his side. Somebody said, okay, this man is fully a monster. Again, I'm going to say again, there are a lot of accusations, but we can't really say if he actually did these because we don't know. We weren't there. Okay, but if he did do this, him and Aaron Hall, they need to be ashamed of themselves. If girls are lying, they need to be ashamed of themselves. Again, we got to be careful about going places with men. It doesn't matter if they are a celebrity or they rich or they look good or you've been talking to them all night at the club. You just got to don't put yourself in certain situations. Not saying it's still okay for the men to do this because it doesn't matter where you go. He should still know what no means. But you got some that don't. So therefore, that's what you really got to be looking at the fact that some men don't know when to stop. I gave you prime examples of people doing weird stuff or saying weird stuff to me while I was doing Lyft and Uber Eats. I told you guys about the story where the dude was pulling his pants down. I had to tell him don't do it, showing me his private area and stuff. Okay, and dudes asking me to come into their house and stuff, even after I tell them I'm married and stuff, and all types of weird shit. All of that is sexual harassment. All of that is, okay? But again, we as women, you have to not put yourself in certain situations with in some of these cases, okay? Certain things, certain situations, you didn't put yourself in. You know what I'm saying? Like in a example, if you're walking down the street or if you're just in a club and a dude comes up and, just start touching all on you. Because you can go to a club. It's just the fact that you don't need to be going to a secluded area with people you don't know or going to their apartments. Because, again, we can't be looking at, what he shouldn't do and you got a right to go to his apartment. Just think about, the fact that he is capable of doing something to you and what you're going to do about it. You're not going to be able to do anything. And I don't give a damn how much money somebody got. Let me say this again. Money cannot replace the feeling that you are left with when you have been raped or physically assaulted or even threatened physically. So we can't be putting ourselves in positions, especially with some people these days. It's not like even a long time ago, men still did this. You just didn't know about it. But now we do know about it. So many cases, you see it so many times. So why are we still putting ourselves in certain situations? You just can't do it. It's like, even like, I live in a real nice area and everything, the whole city is. But I still shake my head when I see women outside walking late at night. Because yes, you can walk down the street late at night and nobody shouldn't mess with you. But in this world today where evil is like at its highest, why would you be walking outside at night? And especially without some type of weapons. And you heard I put the S at the end that you can actually use just in case. And then they be having a little thing in their ear. It's just stupid stuff. Just very stupid. Just like I seen a lady out there hitchhiking. You don't know who car you may be getting into. So that's when I say we need not to put ourselves in certain situations, because sometimes we put ourselves in situations with men that don't have no type of morals, don't give a shit, that's very disrespectful, don't have no respect for women, and just feel and think they can do whatever they want to with a woman, and you better not say nothing or else I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. So that's what you got to think about. Okay, let's go ahead. So I'm if I get any more information on this, I'm definitely going to let you guys know about it. Let's see if I got anything else about him real quick before I leave. Hold on, y'all, for a second. Okay, let me just do this breaking news real quick. Tiffany Haddish was arrested in Beverly Hills after reportedly falling asleep at the wheel. So let you guys know that Tiffany Haddish, okay? And that actually came on while I was on my other live where you guys can hear me and stuff. This happened 3 hours ago. So police, let's see. She was arrested early this morning after she reportedly fell asleep behind the wheel of her stopped car on Beverly Drive. I know exactly where that's at. According to TMZ, I told y'all TMZ is always there, which posted a video of a handcuffed Haddish being placed into the back seat of a police cruiser. The comedian was not involved in any accident, but was found by officers at around 5:45 a.m. slumped over the wheel of the car. The engine of the car was still running. Anyway, Deadline, who this story is from, has reached out to police officials in reps for Haddish. TMZ says Haddish faces likely DUI charges today. And she performed at the Laugh Factory in West Hollywood Thursday evening for the venue's annual free Thanksgiving community feast and show. And last year, she was arrested in a similar incident in Atlanta, with Peachtree City Police saying she had fallen asleep at the wheel. She was charged with DUI there and improper stopping on a roadway, and a trial is scheduled for next month. And this chick did the same thing again. I told you, people don't be thinking. She must have a problem with drinking or something, because why, if you know you got stopped and you go into court this year for something you did before in ATL, why in the hell would you be out here doing the same thing in Beverly Hills? Hey, Trizzy, thank you so much for stopping by, honey, and liking. Why would you do the same thing out here in Beverly Hills? That's stupid. And then you drunker than a damn skunk. That's why you passed out, fell asleep, and slumped over the damn steering wheel. That's weird. I mean, I tell you, people do not think. I don't know if she has a problem with alcohol or not, but if she does, she definitely need to get treatment before she gets somebody killed. I mean, unalive, or before she get herself unalive. You know what I'm saying? Or even get incarcerated on serious charges over this. This is crazy. Let's see what some of these comments are saying. Somebody said, Tiff, get it together. Your blessings are right in front in your hands, and you keep giving the room to work against you. In all reality, you are working against yourself. Get it together. Pulling for you regardless of your haters. Okay, so Sandra says she needs help with that disease. That's what I'm saying. She must be an alcoholic or something, because why do you keep on getting stopped? You know what I'm saying? Or you stopping with sleeping on the damn steering wheel because you're drunk, and the police is checking you out, and they end up arresting you and charging you with DUIs. Now, how many DUIs can you get before they start throwing you into jail for a while and suspending your license indefinitely and things like that? That is crazy. Somebody said, thank God she did not have an accident and hurt no one or herself. Praying for God to take the taste out of her mouth. Okay. Lady O said either she has a health issues or drinking issues. This is the second public sleeping at the wheel. No, it's a drinking issue. They just said DUI, driving under the influence. So she got a problem with drinking. Gregory said, I hope she gets it together. Drinking is more than just a disease. And then Ron said what I said. Damn, TMZ be catching all types of shit before the actual news does. I still want to know, how do they find these things out? Because they be at every scene quickly. I wonder, it's because, okay, even before the police get there, they be there. So who's calling them? People must be calling them. Whoever see it, I guess they got TMZ on their speed dial, and they just push the button and TMZ just pop up and they report it. And so then TMZ just rush down there, with their crew and just report it. Shit. Because I don't understand how they be there. I'm pretty sure they found out about Aaron Hall and what's the name really quick. And y'all need to go check out that daggone interview he did, I think with Vlad TV, or it's just type in the Aaron Hall interview. Watch how this 60-year-old man was talking. Now, granted, he did that interview back in 2014. How many years ago was that? 14? Almost 10 years ago. So he's almost 60, I think. Now he's 59. And so he was 49 then, right? Or just put it like this. In 2024, which would be 10 years, he would be 60. So back then he was what? 50. So we're going to take 1 year off of that. So he was 49, like I just said. Too damn old to be talking the way he was talking. Okay, he was talking like a little 20-year-old or a 25 or shit, an 18-year-old. That's what he was talking about. Talking like, and then calling every woman BITCH and WHORE. Y'all, why do y'all talk to men that do that? Why do y'all talk to these men that do that and think it's cute? If a man refers to you as a BH and a HOE, why are you women still talking to this type of dude and letting them have sex with y'all and all types of stuff when they calling you a BITCH or an HOE? And I don't give a crap about women calling each other that they're friends. We're talking about men disrespecting women like this, and these same women sit right up there and let these men do this and actually condone the shit. Who does this? They do it all on YouTube. I got this BLTCH over here. But if you call his butt one of those, they want to get mad. Why do y'all, especially brown women, why do y'all let these men do this? For real. Do you think you are a BITCH or HOE? Because I'm trying to figure it out. Because I don't know. I don't see nothing cute about that. And that's what made me look at Aaron Hall sideways when I heard him doing all that. I mean, I don't know what the crap he was talking about. Talking about if people get a piece of him, he big DICK, and if people get a piece of him, something about, I guess, if she ain't good enough in bed, I guess that's what he mean. He's not going to give her his last name. I'm like, dude, stop. Stop, dude. Stop. I'm not going to really tell you guys what I said, okay? But it wasn't what I'm saying right now. I'm trying to be nice right now, all right? He does not even look like he used to look, when he was younger or anything. He looks totally different. I don't know what the heck he was talking about. Y'all just need to go to watch that video because it's a hot ass mess. Talking like he's 20 or even I'll give him 32. Okay, just doing too much. It's very disrespectful. Talking all types of stuff, man. It was a hot ass mess. And then I seen the one with what's his name? The dude. Teddy Riley, I think. He still looked nice looking and everything. And he was just like basically shaking his head, just laughing about it. I forgot exactly what he was saying because I watched him too. I think they did like a interview on him too, and they was asking him about Aaron Hall and what he thought about that interview. It was a trip. Y'all need to go check out both of them now because it was a hot ass mess. Not with Teddy Riley, but the other one. Aaron Hall was a hot ass mess and stuff. Y'all need to go check that out for real. Now let me see what else, if anything new came out before I get ready to get out of here. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay. Let me go over here and look real quick because I know other people are going to be coming out again. Because so far we got, like I said, Accuser Rose, Jamie Foxx, Adams, Levine, Diddy, Hall, Richardson. Trump is already settled. And it was a lot of people, y'all. It's a lot of people. And Jamie Foxx definitely denied his, so we know he denied it for sure and said he was going to seek, if this case is dismissed like it was shortly after the alleged incident happened, he's going to do a countersuit, I guess, against the girl and stuff. And I forgot what it was for. It's going to be for lying, but I forgot what they called it. Let me see if there's any more updates on any more charges. I mean, any more suits. Let me just type his name in here and see. Let's see, y'all. Hold on. Before I get off, because yesterday, I'm not lying. As soon as I got out, I was on there, I saw it come up, but I didn't really read it until I got off. Let's see if they have anything else. I don't see anything else right now. Let's see. I know he was, let me see something. Let's see what they said about this one. Hold on, y'all, for 1 second. They said that his past includes stampedes, and angry exes. Let's see. So Terry Richardson sued by second model claiming he forced her into SCX, used photo for art. Okay, let's see. We already know that Keisha removed Diddy's name from her TikTok lyrics on stage after the Cassie lawsuit. I told you guys about that already. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. So they got a whole hashtag, y'all, saying surviving Diddy. Okay. So I guess some more people will be coming out from that. I forgot about Kimora Simmons and his other ex-girlfriend, Gina. accused Combs of sexually assaulting them. A lot of stuff. Let's see what else they got here. This is them when they was together back when she was 21, back in 2007. Honestly, she was too young. Okay. Diddy and Cassie. It looked like daughter and son. I mean, it looks like daughter and dad. Let me just put it like that, not son. Hold on, I gotta move this thing back. It's in the way. Hold on, let me show y'all. That's what this looking like. Oh, she looks so young, way younger than him. Wish she was, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Damn it, what did I just do? Let's go down. Okay, so they got the 91. I'm just checking everything, y'all, to make sure. Nothing from Jennifer Lopez. So, okay. Let's see. They're talking about the rivalry between Tupac and all that, Biggie. Okay, they're talking about that incident happened when he was with J-Lo. Okay, let's see. With the one with Shine and all that. So, yeah, he's been going to so much stuff. So, I don't see anything new as of yet, but it may be something else later on. We just never know. And if it does, when I come back tonight and tell you guys about that situation that I wanted to tell you about with Adams, when I go over his case, I'll let you guys know then. And plus, I'm going to go over a case about another Black person was basically allegedly killed by the police doing a tasing, and not actually like physically killed, but well, yeah, it can be looked at as that. So we're gonna go over that case because they said that the police, after tasing the police, they said the dude was saying, I can't breathe, and I guess they didn't do anything for him, or they kept on tasing him. I don't know yet, but anyway, the dude died. So we're gonna talk about that later on tonight. And if I don't come on tonight, I'll do it tomorrow, and then I'll go over the mayor of New York case, what he's been sued for. I'll let you guys know that because I don't see anything different about Diddy as of now. That doesn't mean that nothing else won't come out, okay, later on. And as far as Aaron Hall, let's see what they're saying about him besides what I just told you. Okay, let's see. They just go off his complete history, but I don't see anything else besides the other stuff that we already know about Aaron Hall and stuff. So anyway, if I get any more updated information on this situation, any more lawsuits or whatever the case is, I would definitely let you guys know. Before I give it a lead, let me just tell you this one news article, because I do think it's important to know this, because from time to time, I be seeing people on social media, especially telling people where they live at, acting like people can't come by their house or send somebody by their house. Anyway, this is according to Newsweek.com. This happened in DeKalb County, Georgia, okay? And it happened on Thanksgiving morning. A home was hit by more than 100 rounds in a Thanksgiving morning attack. All right. Police in DeKalb County, Georgia, let me close the ad, are on the hunt for a gunman who opened fire. Let me go back to that story. Hold on, y'all. It just went off. Hold on. And let me tell y'all about this too before I knew something else was going to come up. Hold on. I'm going to say that story so I won't forget it. So let me go back to this one again, because they have these ads coming up and it just clicks off. Okay, hold on. So anyway, that happened on at the home on the early morning hours of Thanksgiving. Four people were injured when the assailants opened fire, discharging more than 100 rounds at the home on Cascade Manor Drive in Decatur, Georgia, just before 3 a.m., according to Lieutenant Shane Smith with the DeKalb County Police Department, who told this to Newsweek. The victims, who range in age from 37 to 57, are all expected to survive. 3 other people inside the home at the time of the shooting were uninjured. Okay, so y'all got to be cautious when y'all be out here online arguing with people, inviting them to your house, thinking that they won't come by or send somebody else by. You just never know what people may do or what their intentions are, especially when they know your address and they can easily do stuff. All right. And people don't care who they hit either. So be cautious when you be running your mouth on YouTube and messing with people and things like that, because you never know who may see. You don't know who may do what, especially if you have children and things like that, because sometimes they don't mess with you. They go out to other people. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful. Nancy said, unknown assailants don't just pick a random house out to shoot 100 rounds just for practice. Someone in that house knows who is behind that attack. Scott says, something tells me that they were not just sitting around knitting quilts and reading the Bible, and someone just opened fire on the house unprovoked. I agree. Nicole says, why have people become so violent? Road rage has turned into unaliving someone, people shooting up houses over a girlfriend, people shooting people over the most ridiculous things. The only reason this should happen is if you're defending your life or your family's life, or maybe even a stranger. I know that's right. But anyway, hopefully they'll find out who these people are. They probably won't, because the people probably not saying anything. But hopefully they will find out who these people are before somebody really gets unalived. All right, and then they do have a recall on some fruit, y'all, for a possible listeria thing going on. So just go to Google and type in fruit recall, and you can see the entire list. I just want to let you guys know that because it just popped up. So let me tell you this one last thing about 50 Cent. Not that 50 Cent did regarding Harvey Pierre. Okay. So anyway, 50 Cent trolls. Hold on. Get the way to come up. This is according to Complex. 50 Cent trolls former bad boy President Harvey Pierre, and I forgot about him, says he's making surviving P. Diddy docuseries. Anyway, on Wednesday, news surfaced that former Bad Boy Records president Harvey Pierre was accused of sexually assaulting, exploiting, and grooming a former assistant. I forgot he's also on there too. According to the lawsuit, and I gave y'all that story the other day, Pierre engaged in a year-long pattern of grooming plaintiff, leading to sexual harassment of plaintiff and sexual assault. Also named in the documents as co-defendants are Bad Boy Entertainment, Bad Boy Records, and Combs Enterprises, who are accused of gender-motivated violence and negligence. Although a Bad Boy Records rep responded to the claims, saying that Pierre and the former employee aren't current staff members, 50 has jumped into the situation with more trolling. In an Instagram post, the Queen's native proposed to make a docu-series titled Surviving P. Diddy or Diddy, Do It or Not, a Lifetime's Surviving R. Kelly. This is crazy. The post is 50's latest jab towards Diddy, as he also targeted the Bad Boy Records founder in other recent Instagram posts, including a meme of Diddy and his former girlfriend, Cassie. Last Thursday, the aforementioned singer and model filed a lawsuit against Diddy alleging said again, RAPE, abuse in years of grooming. The following day, Diddy and Cassie settled the lawsuit, although the 54-year-old's lawyer, Ben Braffman, stated that the settlement wasn't an admission of wrongdoing. I have decided to resolve this matter on terms that I have some level of control. And then Cassie said, per the New York Times, I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support. Y'all, this message is going to get more and more intense as the days and hours go by. All right. Terica said he is going to be next, messing with folks like it can't be done to him. Well, I mean, if he didn't do anything to no women, I mean, he don't have anything to worry about, even if somebody lies, because he knows he's going to prove that they are lying. So that's probably why he's not worried. You know, if he didn't force or coerce or physically assault somebody, he probably won't have anything to worry about. They're not attacking every singer and started attacking the people that they claim did something to them. Okay, point blank. Somebody said Diddy met his match. Somebody must have said 50 can't afford to speak about Puffy. And somebody else said, yeah, 50 can afford to speak about Puffy. He is rich and powerful in hip hop. And that's why he says anything he wants to. Let's see. Diddy doesn't want to go toe to toe with 50 because 50 is not going to back down. She sure isn't. And y'all talking about not as much. 50 still got money, got more than most people that be talking in these comment sections. Let's keep it real. Remember, when they say they are poor or they don't have, or they lost money, it ain't just like when we said, you know what I'm saying? Well, Northman said this. Now, this could possibly be true. Come on, 50. You too old to be trolling folks all the time. Okay, I heard that. Ooh, somebody said, yeah, he need to deal with his own problems, like get together with his older son and fixing their relationship. I know that's right. Well, that's what he better hope not that don't happen. His son don't get out there and speak anymore. Okay. Shit. So, but as long as ain't nobody accusing him of RAPE or physically abusing him, he probably don't really be caring. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, we are getting let's see. We are getting ready to get off this live. I've been on here for an hour and 36 minutes. That is going to be it. Like I said, if I get any more updates, I'll let you guys know later on today, like at 7:30 or somewhere around that time, if not later, and let you guys know all about it. I don't see anything else. Let's see. Let me read this right here in case I need to do this myself. But see what they're saying. Yeah, so if I get any more information or any more updates, I'll let you guys know later on tonight. I want to thank everybody for tuning into this live, people in the bushes, whoever watches this in the replay. I want to thank Brown Sweet for coming by, showing support. I want to, y'all, when I put that thing up here, you can check these people out, okay, y'all? Because like I told you before, she has a really good home decor, shopping haul, vlog type channel going on there. Thank you to Coach Dude Sports TV. Check him out. He has a sporting channel. He talks about football, basketball, and all types of sports. So check him out. Thank you to Do 'em Dirty TV. Check Do 'em Dirty TV. Different topics. Check this person out as well, you guys. Mike Ree or McKeary Gamer. I'm guessing this person's a gamer. So check him out, guys. Show him some support. And check out my dude, Trizzy. He is a gamer. Check him out. He plays some really beautiful games, and they're fun. So check him out too, guys, okay? And don't forget, if you have any type of sexual abuse or physical sexual abuse or whatever the case is, and you have questions or you need to just talk to them about it or whatever the case is, you can contact somebody at the U.S. number 1-800-656-4673. Or if you have been abused recently or whatever the case is, 1-800-656-4673. In the UK, you can reach the RAPE crisis line at 0808 500-2222. In Australia, you can reach them at 1-800-RESPECT, or international, you can reach them online at www.IBIBLIO/RCIP/INTERNL.html. Okay. And if you are a victim of any of those things that I just said, make sure you reach out and let the police know as well. All right. Because when people do things like this, regardless, if they bought you something or invited you to their house or whatever the case is, if they do something and you did not consent to them, you need to definitely report it. Okay. Even if it's a spouse and he's just taking things, taking that from you, you don't supposed to do that. Because remember this, our bodies are just what they are. They are ours. We are the one, that is in control of our bodies. We make the decision. We tell you if we want you to touch us, if we want you to kiss us, or whatever else. You don't just make it upon yourself to go and touch a woman or kiss on a woman or even give them inappropriate comments, just because you bought them something or because they talking to you or flirting with you, or because they have on revealing clothing, or they twisting in front of you, or they dancing with you, or they telling you look good, or or even if they go to your home or after party or to your hotel room or anything else. I mean, I wouldn't be going to your hotel room, but you know, everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? So men need to learn these are not invitations for you to put your hands on somebody or to physically or sexually assault them. Okay. And if any women are in these type of situations or dealt with something like this, you certainly need to call those numbers on the screen, depending on your area, and report that to the police as soon as possible and get away from that person. All right. All right. Other than that, guys, I want to thank everybody for coming by and checking me out today. Again, I'm going to try to come back tonight. If not tonight, I'll do it tomorrow and tell you guys about the mayor of New York, the charges he got and things like that. And I will give you any other information or update that I have. Okay. I want to wish you guys a happy and blessed Friday. I hope your Thanksgiving was beautiful, and I hope you ate a lot, but not too much. And I hope you enjoy your food today, because I know you guys are having leftovers and stuff. And don't forget, guys, to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content today. Also share the video if you like. And leave a comment if you watch this in the replay area. Just let me know if you think that Sean and Aaron Hall are guilty of these accusations. Also, if you think anything you think about the other people who are charged, who have a lawsuit pending. You know, Jamie Foxx, he already denied it though. Jamie Foxx, Axl Rose, the mayor of New York, Donald Trump, Richardson, Levine, all of these people. Just let me know. All the inmates in the jail. What else? Oh, the gynecologists. Do you think these people are actually, do you think they did what these people are saying that they did? Okay, let me know. And especially Sean and Aaron Hall, though. I'm really, surprised about Aaron, but, I don't know him, so you never know what people do. Y'all don't forget to hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below. And thank you so much. Also, if you want to show support to this channel, you can show support by doing everything I just asked you to do. Also, watching my TikToks and my new shorts that I just put up. Go check those out, y'all. Okay, and thumbs up them, because I'm still kind of like shadow banned, but not like 100%. So go check those videos out and check out my other videos in my shopping hauls if you are into getting products at a cheap but good products. Also, if you're interested in just getting regular products, some nice regular products at regular stores, check those videos out too. Okay, thumbs them up. Also, y'all, don't forget, if you want to show other support, you can do that by doing a Cash App at $Shades2. All donations are used to better this channel. And thank you in advance for that, all right? And let me put that across the screen so y'all can see that. Other than that, y'all, I want to wish you guys a good afternoon, a good day. And I'll see you guys later on tonight or either tomorrow with Shades2. And I will catch you later, y'all. Peace out.